Hey y'all, what's up? JamiThatsMe here. Welcome back. We are back for another episode of This is Messy Court Edition. Okay. I'm not sure what this one is about either. I know somebody recommended it in the comments and they were saying, hey, you should check out this one. Karen screams at the judge. So we are going to do just that to see exactly what this one is about and what would cause somebody to scream at the judge. Definitely come into the video. Be sure that you are indeed liking up the video. You are subscribing to the channel. And always don't forget that sharing is indeed caring. Okay. So without further ado, let us go ahead and let us get into this particular case here. All right.
Instructions about remaining stationary, but I may not have. So I need you to be stationary. I need you to be seated in an upright position and ready to attend court. I cannot walk around on your camera. You're standing at the podium right now.
So sit
You're
down,
standing at the
Sierra.
podium.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm frustrated too. Can you put your head up, take your hands off your eyes, and let's pretend that we're in court. If we can't pretend that we're in court physically, then we shall be in court physically. So we either have to pretend that we're there and act as if we're there, or we shall be there. We shall actually be there
I'm
in
with her on
person,
this one.
standing at that podium.
So I
This is
really
case
don't even
number.
want to look down at you, to be honest. If I was her, like, don't be looking down here at me. Okay. Sit your phone up. You know how y'all be seeing your phone, because I would have said this to her. You know how y'all like to sit your phones up when you're doing TikToks and stuff? You want to make sure people can see you eye level or whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to have that same energy when you in this damn courtroom. So go to a table, find you a book or something in that house, post up that damn phone to make sure that I can see you clearly, and let's get into it. All right. So I would have requested a little bit more, but I love that she told her right out the gate, girl, we not finna be stationary. We finna pretend that we in this courtroom. And if you don't want to pretend that, then bitch, it ain't no thing for me to pull up to the courthouse. It's not a thing for me, baby. This is my job. I can inconvenience you in that way. Okay? So do right by me. I just might do right by you.
455-7001. The people of the state of Michigan versus Sierra Renee Urell. The defendant is charged with one count of assault or assault and battery.
Ooh.
Today is the date set for final pretrial conference appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people.
For the record, Your Honor, Joseph Pernicano, P84918, appearing on behalf of Sierra Urell.
Ms. Urell, please unmute and state your name.
Sierra Urell.
What's your middle name, please?
Renee.
We need an
Why?
adjournment, counsel, or I don't know.
Who the fuck? Why you got an attitude? Because you in court. I didn't bring you here. Okay? I didn't bring you here. Somebody else got you here. So don't be sitting over here. Then you came to court with your hair all over your damn head, not presentable at all. Girl, all right, you the one that got yourself tied into this little DV situation or whatever y'all got going on. But you better, girl, get your life.
It's like your client is quite frustrated for some reason unknown to me. We just called the case. Like, we literally only called the case.
Exactly.
Sierra Renee Urell.
I was talking to counsel. Counsel,
Yes,
did
Judge.
you need adjournment? Did you need to talk to your client? I'm not real sure. How are you proceeding today? Because I'm not going to proceed like with hostility. That's how stuff go left, and then stuff goes left. Sometimes it's just better to be in person, because then people, I don't know, they act a little better. Maybe they act a little less hostile. I don't know, counsel, but how are we proceeding today?
Listen, I am with this judge all day long. Like, girl, I'm not finna play with you. Okay, maybe we should have been in court. Have a bit more order in here. I ain't even doing that to the little girl, and she over here trying to catch a tube with me. Who the hell she thinks she is? Absolutely not. No, ma'am.
Is it possible for me to have a breakout room with Ms. Urell? If not, then we would ask for an adjournment for an in-person hearing.
You can have a breakout with her. Did you know? You can have a breakout with your client for sure. And then
Okay.
that'll also give Mr. Haddad an opportunity now to talk to the prosecutor, because he wanted to talk to the prosecutor. Did you know how you were proceeding with respect to your client, or you?
I lost contact.
Let me just let you talk to her. Okay, that sounds good. I'll let you talk to her. Oh, I think my clerk had told me that somebody wanted to do that with their client. All right,
Yeah,
I'm going to send you. Okay, I'll send you and your client to breakout room number 15. Okay, I'm ready on Urell. This is case number 224557001. The people of the state of Michigan versus Sierra Renee Urell, Oh, this is a recall because I called it before. Okay. Counsel, you've had an opportunity to speak with your client. How do you wish to proceed?
Yes, Judge. At this time, would you entertain a motion to withdraw?
I guess so.
A motion to
Um,
withdraw for what?
Judge, there has been a
Go ahead.
may I proceed? Thank you. There has been a breakdown in the attorney-client relationship. We have fundamental differences regarding our understanding of the facts in this case, as
Oh,
well
he
as
will.
the
Ooh.
application of the law to the facts. Yeah, based on that, I would motion to withdraw at this time, again, as there has been a breakdown in the attorney-client relationship.
And Ms. Urel, do you agree with that assessment by your counsel?
I guess.
She about to cry.
Okay, I guess. And then counsel, you were retained, correct?
No, Judge, I am appointed on this matter.
Oh, okay. You're appointed.
Yes, Judge.
So does that mean that, oh, let me get Ms. Stevenson. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Ms. Ritter, can you join me and Ms. Stevenson in breakout room number 1? And then counsel, I may need you also, but give me a moment. Ms. Ritter,
Yes, Judge.
me and Ms. Stevenson in breakout room number 1.
Yes, ma'am.
So I had an opportunity. I was trying to figure out, after you said you were appointed counsel, I was trying to figure out why you would have been appointed, because we have, defender's office. And so that's why I went in to speak with Ms. Stevenson. And then she brought it back to my remembrance. So I'm getting ready to say this to Ms. Urel. You're going to find yourself in a situation where you're going to be representing yourself, because Mr. Pernicano is the second lawyer that I've had appointed to you. Miss Urel, I need you to look at me.
Please
looking up
look,
in the
because you're looking
ceiling.
in the sky, right? She going through. What's
So,
wrong?
This Mr. Pernicano is the second lawyer that I've had appointed to you. And the only way that we do apple picking when it comes to picking lawyers is when we hire our own lawyers.
Right.
So when you hire your own lawyer, then you get to decide what lawyer you want. You get your lawyer of your choosing. And then I was reminded that your mouth was foul when it came to your lawyer. And people don't have to put up with people being disrespectful and rude and whatever. Again, you're looking up in the ceiling. And I'm trying to be patient this morning.
Why are you getting an attitude with the judge telling some damn I'm
People
not?
don't have to put up with being cursed at when they're trying to represent you. People don't. And I think you just cursed at me because
I
I'm
do.
good
I
at
think she
reading.
said fuck
No,
you.
I did not. You were just trying to start something. I did not just curse at you.
You said I'm trying to start something, girl. Who you talking to?
Look at
Who
you.
you-
You're being rude right now. I'm not even being rude to you. You've been rude all morning. I haven't even been rude to you.
My level best. I tried my level best. And then she just had the nerve to say I've been rude all morning. She just said I've been rude all morning. I mean, that is so hilariously funny. I can't even put that to words. So what I'm going to do is
Since I'm so damn
we're going to all just
rude.
come on in downtown.
Yep.
And then I won't even have to read lips. I won't have to. I mean, I've literally not. She said I've been rude all morning. I've literally not said anything about the fact
I
that
just tell you what you said.
I've literally not said anything about the fact that Miss Urel is like literally in the bed. Like I've not even addressed the fact that she's in the bed, and she said I've been rude all morning. And then thankfully, I don't care if you're sitting up. It is inappropriate to come to court sitting up, laying down,
Come on.
sitting over the bed. I don't care if you're sitting up. I know you're sitting up. I can clearly see with my eyes that you are sitting up, because contrary to to your belief, because not popular to belief, I'm very intelligent. I can see that you're sitting up in the bed. What I also know is that you have been rude and you cannot maintain a lawyer. I'm not inclined. So here's the situation we find ourselves in right now as you keep on talking, right? And the only reason that we can't hear you and it's not a disruption currently to the record is because you were on mute. And in this moment, the court is not going to allow you to unmute yourself. So here's the situation. I don't have to keep giving you a lawyer. You're confused in your thinking. I have given you 2 lawyers free. I've given them to you. I've provided them as according to what the law requires. And this is the second lawyer that the court has provided for you that wants to withdraw. It's the second lawyer. So here's the situation. I'm going to allow counsel to withdraw.
Mm-mm.
And then Miss Urell is going to have to try to get her some more counsel. Miss Urell is going to have to get her own counsel, or Miss Urell is going to have to represent herself. I will talk to the Michigan Indigent Defense Council office and see if they're willing to appoint one more lawyer
I
for
want to get her
Miss
ass one
Urell.
more nothing.
And I believe the answer may be no.
All this poor ass communication. You could sit up there and get an attitude with somebody, then want to sit up there and cry like somebody supposed to have sympathy for your ass, and you over here releasing these attorneys. Why are you releasing these attorneys? Because you did do the crime and they telling your ass about yourself and what your options looking like, and you can't take what they saying. The third attorney gonna tell you the same shit the first and the second one that told your ass. And you want to sit up here and cry. That's why I'm glad the judge ain't even fazed by her damn tears. Now, I would not have been upset with the judge had she sat up there and said, hey, communicate, what's going on with you? What's up with these tears right now? What's going on? And give the girl opportunity to express. Maybe she got a lot going on at this time, but at the end of the day, whatever the fuck you got going on, you don't come in this courtroom and disrespect the fuck out of me as if I don't have shit going on and I got to deal with y'all bullshit back to back to back to back to back all day, every fucking day. Okay, I got shit going on in my life too. Girl, what they say, life ain't no crystal stair. You better get it together.
We're not going to do is keep appointing lawyers for Miss Urell to curse out or be rude to or decide that she knows best on how to do the case. That sounds like Miss Urell needs to represent herself because she believes that she knows best how to do that. So we're going to come in person. Mr. Flanagan, we'll talk about it after the docket, but Ms. Urell needs to try to see if she can hire her own lawyer. If the MIDC appoints another lawyer to this case, and let me just let the record reflect. I know it can only be reflected in the video as opposed to in the verbal record because Ms. Urell is on mute. She is slamming her hands together. She is continuously talking while the court is talking. She is slamming her hands together. She now has her hands on her head. And it's just inappropriate. So we're going to come in person in 2 weeks, and we're going to see if we can get another lawyer to do the case. And if not, that's fine too. Ms. Urell, today is January 17th. We're going to come January 31st in person. So we're going to set this in person at 9:02. Counsel, you are
Girl, not you over here snapping it. Don't nobody know what the hell you saying. I wish they would unmute her
let the
just for a
record
little bit.
reflect
Please
that
unmute her ass.
Urell does have her hand up, and I am going to allow for her to unmute, but I'm going to
Please
state
unmute her.
in advance and for the record that if you are rude, if you are yelling, if you are anything other than, and then let the record reflect that she has also sent directly to me, which is inappropriate, right? She has sent a chat saying, so I'm trying to figure out, you just not go let me say none, N-U-N. So that's what's in the chat. So let me just
I'm just trying to figure out you're not going to let me say none.
That is inappropriate to say to the judge. That's it's disrespectful. And if that's how you're going to talk to me when I unmute you, I'm going to immediately mute you back. And then it appears that we might need to submit the matter for a competency evaluation. But I'm going to allow you to unmute, and you're going to be respectful to me, or I'm going to mute you back. And there's nothing funny going on in my courtroom. There's nothing funny. So again, if we're not going to be respectful, then we're going to go back on mute. Okay.
This girl
so
here, honey.
You can unmute yourself, Miss Urell.
I can talk now.
I could talk now. Ain't nobody saying that. Obviously, you can.
Miss Urell, what do you want to
I
say
just
to the
asked could
court?
I speak and you just looked around and didn't say anything.
Miss Urell, what do you want to say to the court? This is my last time asking you.
Okay, what I want to say to the court is how y'all just go off of what some lawyer saying. You ain't asked me not one question. You ain't asked me nothing. You ain't asked me nothing.
First of all, lower your voice. because you're yelling at me.
Because
Second
you
of
sitting
all,
here trying to make it just off of what a lawyer said.
first of
I
all,
was
you're
never
yelling at me,
disrespecting him.
and I'm not going to allow that. Second of all, I
Ain't nobody
specifically
say that
said,
you
so let's
disrespected him.
rewind,
No, I know
because
exactly
But
what you
something is
said.
because your
wrong if you keep
moderating
wanting.
is not your.
Ain't nobody saying the girl disrespecting them. I don't think the judge said that, but what she is saying is, one, you disrespected her, but then two, something must be going on if this is your second attorney. And based on how you've disrespected this judge and based on your actions on this fucking Zoom, bitch, we can pretty much come to our own conclusion as to how you treated this man and the motherfucker before him. Okay? Because, girl, she got me about want to jump on her as myself. Disrespectful
telling
ass.
you, and let the record reflect that I've muted Ms. Sherelle. So when counsel asked to withdraw, I specifically said, Ms. Sherelle, do you agree with that assessment? So you said, I didn't ask you nothing. You said, I'm just going by what some lawyer said.
Come on,
and
Your
when
Honor.
counsel asked to withdraw, I specifically said, Ms. Urell, do you agree with that assessment? And then Ms. Urell said, I guess so. That's what Ms. Urell said. So let the record be clear that I, in fact, asked Ms. Urell if she agreed with the assessment. So I'm going to go ahead and set the matter for January the 31st for a final pretrial conference. It is in person at 9:02. We are going to contact the Michigan Indigent Defense Council to see if they will appoint a third lawyer for Miss Urell. This will be the third and final.
I know that's right. Third
appointed.
and final.
If this relationship does not work out for Miss Urell, then we are going to let me disable the chat because Miss Urell continues to speak to me in the chat, which is inappropriate. So I'm going to disable the chat. And then we are going to, Ms. Urell, if you would stop yelling, if you would pay attention, then I would take you off mute. But like literally right now, you're yelling, literally. And the only reason that we can't hear is because you're off mute. Now, what I'm going to do, let me just read for the record what she sent to me directly in the chat, which was inappropriate. Can you let me know if you're going to let the record reflect that she's clearly, like, she's, even in this moment when I'm trying to read what she wrote in the chat, she's literally yelling. But the only reason we can't hear her is because she's on mute. So she chatted me, and Madam Prosecutor, and her chat says, can you let me know if you're going to lock me up? No, okay. No, KNOW. So I can get my babysitter in order. Now, what's interesting to me is that I've not said anything about locking anybody up.
And she really giving you chances. That's what I'm saying.
Trying to get Miss, well, let me say this to you. So you can unmute, because what's going to happen is if you keep cursing at me,
Hold her in contempt.
what's going to happen is you are going to get locked up. Now, it's
That's
not
your goal anyways. That's your game plan anyways.
You don't know what my game plan is. You don't know anything about me. You don't know anything about me. So we're going to come in person January 31st at 9:02. We're going to contact the Michigan Indigent Defense Council, and we're also going to order a competency evaluation.
Okay, please order this competency evaluation.
January 31st at 9:02 in person. Mr. Pernicano, you are discharged from the case. Everyone have a great day. Stay safe. And we'll see people on the 31st.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
You as well.
Clown ass heifer. You a clown ass heifer. Done sat your ass up here trying to go off on the judge for your own wrongdoings. Girl, I ain't got time for this bitch. Girl, she done pissed me off. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts and comments about this particular situation right here with this young lady. Do y'all think the judge should have sent her to jail right there and just had some police officers come up to her door and go ahead and arrest her? Talk about let her get, if you finna arrest me, lock me up, can I get time to get my babysitter together? No, you should have got your attitude together so that you could prevent any type of opportunity of you having to get locked up to spend that time away from your fucking child. Okay? Girl, you giving a little bit of Krishan just a little bit. Okay, it's something about it. I don't know. The energy is giving a little bit of Christian. Okay, low budget, I guess, since a lot of people don't know who the hell you are. But that's all that I got. Good luck, y'all. Let me know y'all thoughts and comments. I am gonna be searching to see if I can find this in-person meeting with the judge so that we can go back and watch that shit to see how it actually played out for this young lady. All right. I'm Jami. That's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and on Twitter at Jami. That's me. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming, I swing like soldier rat.